Hello everybody, and I'm sorry about the fact there's no video in the background, but there is a purpose to this. I'm here today to talk to you about the gaming accessory company Razer. Those of you who may well have heard about them in the press recently for their what should we say, discrepancy on their website, which basically allowed, I think it was for 2 hours, allowed people in the UK, it wasn't just in the UK, there was a couple outside as well, they were able to get 90% off their products. I wasn't quite sure as to how much of a good deal it was, so I'd look into it at the time, and 90% off made things a lot cheaper than they otherwise would have been. A lot of their stuff is very expensive, I assume, because I've never heard of them before. I am a gamer, I don't really have expensive gaming stuff, I just have a basic mouse, basic keyboard, basic controller, and basic sort of basic headset. It is falling apart, and so I had a look, and some of the prices were like £100, $150. Some things were a bit more than that, but basically I picked out a selection of things that I wanted, and I ordered it in the thought that it would get cancelled, but I wasn't really too sure. I didn't contemplate the scale of how it would happen. So for those of you who are interested, I will bring up my order now for you to see. Don't worry, you can't log on or anything with it, even though the order number's there. And when I ordered it, and it says how much it would have been, shipping, discount, tax, all that stuff. I've left off the sensitive information, which is just underneath, obviously, because I don't want you seeing. And so there's the stuff I ordered: mouse, keyboard, a saber tooth, a mouse mat, and a new headset. So hopefully, these things will come in handy, because what Razer decided to do in the end was, for each single product that was ordered, they'd give 90% off. And obviously I've ordered one of each. I basically ordered one of everything that they had, and the people who, say for example, just ordered sort of like 10 keyboards or stuff, they're allowed to have the first one at 90% off, and then the rest of them will be at regular price. It's very good of Razer to actually honour it. I really wasn't expecting them to, and I'm not going to grumble at the price. I'm not going to complain that they have, is what I meant to say. But not in my wildest dreams would I go out and spend that much money on that sort of stuff. I mean, nearly 70 quid for a mouse. It does seem a little bit excessive to me. Nothing I would ever go out and buy. So, maybe this will give me a different perspective on this sort of quality of gaming accessories, obviously for the computer. So we'll just have to see about that, whether it does or not. Personally, I think it's a good move for Razer. It gives them a chance to get their product out there a lot more as well. It gives them really good publicity as well. So all that's helpful to the business. And they haven't actually angered a huge amount of people. So, in fairness, it's pretty much coming up quite well. The other point I would make is that a lot of people are saying that they are cancelling their orders that were 90% off and buying it at full price, which is very nice for those people. I'm glad that they can afford it, because to be honest, I know the mouse mat's like 30 quid, but I couldn't afford any of the other stuff. Just couldn't. Wouldn't be able to justify spending that amount of money on that stuff. I mean, to be honest, sort of like half the price of that would seem reasonable to me, but that's what you get with premium products, premium price as well. You just got to take the Dr. Dre Beats, or of course the iPhone, all massively overpriced, and to be honest, not much better than their competitors, or not better than their competitors anyway. So a lot of, obviously, you Americans, or the Americans that are watching this, will obviously know that that it wasn't out for them, and I have spoke to a couple of people, have a couple of friends that I game with. They were really disappointed that they couldn't get 90% off. But, yeah, depending on the time it takes to come, because apparently it could take up to several months, up to 2 months, for the orders to be done, because obviously a lot of it's back-ordered, because they sold that much stuff within those 2 hours, all at 90% off, of course. But what happens is, when I get the order, I will do a unboxing of everything. I'll probably make it into separate videos, and I'll also give a review on them as well after sort of like a month of having them, just to say, because obviously I'm new to this sort of prestige of equipment, so it might be quite interesting to get my thoughts and feelings on those things. If not, don't watch the video. And why are you watching this video? No, but in all seriousness, if you don't want to watch it, there's no obligation to. I'm hoping as well to get a tripod for my camera, because there are a couple more sort of different things that I could do using the camera, because I quite enjoyed doing it like that actually. And we'll just have to see if I can make that work. But thank you very much for watching. Any comments about the 90% off, or any disgust at me, or resentment, then please do share. I must admit I do enjoy it, whichever way it goes. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, whatever that happens to be. Goodbye.